Hello, so today we're going to begin our new unit, and our new unit is ratio and proportional relationships. So we're starting with a task, and this is called the bunches of flour task. What I would like for you to do right now is pause your video and just focus on this table and look for any patterns that you can find in the table and make a note of those. And after you've done that, turn the video back on, and I'm going to show you some of the patterns that I found. So one pattern that I noticed is that in the number of bunches, it's 3 times 1, 3 times 2, and so on. And then the price in dollars is 9 times 1, 9 times 2, 9 times 3, and so on. So if I'm just looking at one of the rows, I see that happening. So I'm wondering if you can find a relationship between the two rows. So pause the video and see what you can find there. Okay, if I'm going from bunches of flowers to the price, that's times 3. Let's see if that's always true. $15 times 3. So that's always true here. To go from bunches to price, it's times 3. In other words, and here's an equation, the price equals 3B, or $3 per bunch. That's what I was looking for here. And that is our unit rate. So some other patterns that we can see. I'm just going to show you some work that I did previously. Here's my 3 times 2, 3 times 3, 3 times 4 that I've written here. I'm also doing the times 3, and I saw the divided by 3. I saw to get from, let me find a different color to show you this one. To get from here to here was plus 9. Plus 9. Every time here, plus 9. 36 plus 9, 54. 3 plus what is 6? Plus 3. And that continues. And if I look at that and I'm looking for this unit rate that I found, this $3 per bunch, if I'm looking for that, then it would be the price, the 9, divided by the bunch, 9 divided by 3, that change in price divided by the change in bunch, gives me $3 for one bunch, or $3 a bunch. And that's my unit rate, which is also here in my equation. So, predict the price for buying 100 bunches. Now, before I do that, I will say there are lots of different things that are happening here, and you may have found some other patterns that are interesting. And the intent here is that we would talk about this in class, but if you're at home and doing this virtually, then you would have to pause the video at appropriate times and kind of do the thinking on your own and then just listen. So it's not as good as being in class and getting that immediate feedback from your teacher and your peers, but we're doing the best we can. So predict the price for buying 100 bunches. So that would be here, if I bought 100 bunches, what would the price be? So I'm looking and I see that's times 3, so that would be 300. Or I could say, using my equation, okay, 100 bunches, so replace the bunches with 100, and I would see the price is 300. And for my final answer, I would need to put a label with that. The dollar sign does go in front of the amount, even though we say $300, this is the way it's written. In other countries, they might put their equivalent to a dollar sign behind, but in the United States of America, the dollar sign is intended to be in front of the dollar amount. Now, it's one of my pet peeves, if you couldn't tell. Okay, predict how many bunches you can buy with $63. So this time I have $63. How many bunches can I buy? So going from the price to the bunches, looks like I'm dividing by 3 each time, which I could also say is times 1/3. Alright, so let's see, 63 divided by 3 is 21. So I know my answer is 21 bunches, and I'm going to do that with the equation. $63 is $3 per bunch times the number of bunches. Then I would divide by 3 to solve this, and the bunches is 21. Final answer, 21 bunches of flowers. So, hopefully we've had lots of rich discussion in class about this. And if you're at home, hopefully you got a little something, just kind of connecting to what we already know and looking for patterns and getting ready for our new unit.